All right, it's time to eat. And he took bread and he gave thanks. He broke it. He gave it to his disciples and they did eat. He said, as often as you do this in remembrance of him. Remembrance of him. So let's eat from Luke, the 6th chapter, Luke 6. And it came to pass on the second Sabbath after the first that he went through the cornfields, and his disciples plucked the ears of corn and did eat, rubbing them in their hands. So here's the disciples going through the cornfield, just walking like you're going through the grocery store, and you taste some grapes. I don't think they were at their own house. But anyway, let's follow on to find out what happened. And certain of the Pharisees said unto them, why do you do that which is not lawful to do on the Sabbath days? Now, were they talking about the fact that they were in somebody else's garden or field taking corn without asking the owner? Or were they just saying, you doing this on the Sabbath day? Now, you might have been on to something had you said they were taking their neighbor's corn, but they didn't say that. They just said, why are you eating this on the Sabbath day? The sound of snakes. If a man is trying to sleep with you and he wants you to be his wife, he's telling you I'm a snake. You better believe him. Because what we do is we get bit by the snake and then we run to God. God said, did I tell you walk in the room with... He said, you can't play with my word. You better know who you're dealing with, because there are people that have the wrong spirit. And they're going to do what wrong trees do. Bring forth corrupt fruit. And I'm trying to keep you from wasting that kind of time. Because I know. I done heard snakes and then I was like, what is that? A snake? Then I had to run back to God and say, Lord, deliver me from what I did to myself. I can't blame the person that did it to me, because I never should have been in your presence anyway. I heard that. I just didn't recognize the word clear enough to know what that distinct sound was. So he telling you that a good tree is not going to do that. A good husband is not going to ask you to sleep with him. Now, you sleep with a man before you marry him, and then when he marry you and he sleep with somebody else, then you did it. And the same thing goes for a woman. Well, I can't help it. That's because we need the word of God in us. You can't do it without the word. You start attending to his word, you'll fall into a trap and the enemy got set. But the good thing about it, if you hurry up and get up, you can be delivered from that. You just got to recognize what did the word say and then walk away from it. For every tree is known by his own fruit. You get by your own fruit. You're not going to get married and your husband got fruit and you say, that's my fruit too. No, that ain't what he's talking about, making you one. For every tree is known by his own fruit. If your husband praying, you need to be praying too. You're not going to, God know your voice from his. For of thorns men do not gather figs. You can't sell them a basket of figs to people they trying to eat while they drive and they get stuck by needles from the figs. He said, no. For of thorns men do not gather figs. You can't, because it'll hurt. Your insurance bill will be too high, because the people that's trying to grab a fig gonna get cut, then they're gonna sue. You know people like to sue now. Nor of a bramble bush gather they grapes. That bramble bush is sticky too. You can't get grapes from that. Stuff will cut your gum when you're trying to bite on it. A good man out of the good treasures of his heart. Your heart has to have the treasure full of good stuff. And it's gonna come through your mouth. A good man out of the good treasure of his heart bring forth that which is good. His tongue is going to speak what's in his heart. If the words in his heart, if the words that come from his heart is good, those are the words that you're going to hear. You can know you can know what people have in their heart. Their mouth is going to speak. Don't ignore when you hear, because if it sounds like this, you already told you about this sound. And an evil man out of the evil treasure of his heart bringeth forth that which is evil. It is not hard. It is not